Sims, and we are back with more Code Realize Wintertide Miracles in Saint-Germain's route. Yay! Okay, so it was Christmas Eve and we went out on a date. Well, we didn't. We just know that they went out, but we didn't get to go with them. And I'm assuming, since it's sunny sky here, it's the next day. So anyway, the more joyful a moment, the quicker it passes. And they say things like this often, but the week after Christmas passes in an instant. Aw. Every day I would walk out into the city with everyone, looking at the nostalgic cityscape, or rejoice in my reunion with old friends like Sholmes and Shirley and the family. The family is all in caps. Every morning, every evening, we forget time and engage in conversations until late. Finally, the day to depart arrived. I'm pretty sure Saint-Germain already confessed that he wants to be by your side forever, so you shouldn't be departing, is all I'm saying. Today's the day that Finnis and I are going to head back to Wales once again. Our faces don't display any sadness, though, because... Is Saint-Germain coming with you? We must gather everyone again sometime. At Saint-Germain's mansion, of course. The air is clear this winter day, and the sun shines in a way as if to forget the snow. We'd gathered around inside the station where the smoke from the trains billow. Of course, my princess! Well, it looks like Impy and I are still planning on staying a bit longer at his mansion. Me too. I know I get busy, but I'm in London after all. If you call, I will come running immediately. That's why we love you, yo. This top hat! I fucking love Victor's top hat. It's so fucking out of place. Like, Victor is just not a top hat wearing dude to me, and I'm like, why are you wearing a top hat? It's just so cute. He's like, look at my top hat. You little nerd. Like, I love top hats. They're dapper. I love them. But it's like, they just don't belong on Victor. I just find it so funny. Anyway. We've already gone around the United Kingdom. From this point forward, our main task will be negotiating with government affiliates to secure better rights for vampires. So what that means, of course, is we'll be in London a lot more. And that means, well, this is unexpected. It means this time, we'll be the ones who would take the longest time to get here. Oh, you're right. That's exactly how it would be. I have confidence that we'll meet again. Taking the longest time kind of feels like it would be a waste. As I feel slightly disappointed. Oh, our precious. Look at that fucking coat. Motherfucker, he's such a dapper fucking asshole, isn't he? God, I love him. Miss Spacey. Without hesitation, Saint-Germain says these next words to me. Would you like to live with me? What? Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Don't what him. Say yes. But of course. It's rather sudden, isn't it? However, it would make me happy if it was as soon as possible. I love how he moves so fast. I love you. You want to live with me? Sure! I mean, we've known him for a while, but I'm saying. All the members gathered, including myself, have no words to say to Saint-Germain. Even so, the first to come back to his senses is my little brother, whose face has gone red. Wait! How is this even happening? You ask why. However, the reason is most simple. He's like, how? Nah, he didn't ask why. I want to be beside Miss Spacey as much as possible. A minute, or even a second longer. Look at his beautiful little face. I love him so much. I do. Don't get me wrong. Van Helsing's still my number one, but like Saint-Germain is like up there. Like, look at he's so precious. And he's fucking crazy. He's the fucking crazy one, and I love the crazy ones. Like, I don't know. Anyway. Those words were most justified as they came from Saint-Germain, as someone who had lived in solitude for such a long time. Yes, because it was said by him, who very well knows of the preciousness of the normal happiness right now, more than anyone else. That was a mouthful. I'll be living in your mansion again, like part of the crew. No, not like that. And this time, as a family. Oh yes, of course. And this includes you as well, Finnis. I'm certain it will be more fun. Besides, you'll be my little brother-in-law eventually. Who are you calling brother-in-law? And stop talking about it like you're so sure. They're all like, what? And Helsing is like, how the fuck did you get to her first? And Lupin's like, oh, that's cute. You just, okay. And Victor is just happy. It's the top hat. See, like, Lupin can pull off the fucking top hat. It works. Victor in a top hat, it just is like, you're so adorable. You're trying, and I get it. I want to pat him on the head and be like, oh. He's just not the top hat guy, but I still love it. Like, I don't know. Anyway. And the Count is really amazing as usual. He is definitely eccentric. I'm more surprised that I'm not overly shocked by this development. He is eccentric. That's why we love him so much. Oh. Yeah, and besides, if you're coming back to the mansion, then we'll be welcoming you here too. That's right. If you're coming back here, I still have a chance of stealing you away. That would be impossible. I'm sure you'll perish without victory. You should stop. Oh, Deli. See, I was laughing too hard to Deli was easy, like, yeah, agreed. Phineas cannot stop grinding his teeth, and the others try their best to pacify him. I'm attached to our home in Wales as well, so I'm not planning to leave immediately. Shut up and say yes! I also think it will take a long time to convince this little brother of mine, too. But once Phineas is persuaded, and if my heart still feels this heat, when that time comes, I am certain. Before, when you were heading to Wales, I sent you off with only a smile, but at this time, allow me to do as I please. Is he gonna kiss me in front of everybody? Girl, we need a CG. What? No. After the train's departure bell rings, Phineas and I board the train and take our seats. I poke my head out the window. Do you feel like this is rushed? I feel like like we spent a long time leading up to the Christmas. And then all of a sudden, it's Christmas. You want to go on a date with me? Okay, next day, I'm leaving. Let me do as I please on the train. What the fuck? Wait, what? Anyway. Not to say goodbye, but to promise to reunite with everyone soon. I mean, we have to go pack our shit, so. All right, everyone. I'll see you again soon. The locomotive blows out steam, and the wheels start to slightly creak. Everyone waves at me all at once. Oh. As if suddenly remembering, Saint-Germain hits one fist against an open palm. He's like, damn it! Yeah, you forgot to kiss me, motherfucker. Excuse me, Miss Spacey. You seem to have forgotten something here. Oh my God, is he going to kiss us through a train window? That could be kind of romantic. I want to see that. I need a CG of that. We've never had one like that. Raising his lightly clenched right hand, Saint-Germain starts to walk towards me. What did I... Oh, God. Oh! Here, you forgot this. Do not lose it this time, okay, madam? Oh, it's not like a real full kiss, but it's... I love that, though! It's through the train window, and I love it! Oh, I love it so much! Because it's so different, you know? It's usually, oh, there's always a kiss, there's always something, but he's just like, grabs her through the window. Oh! It's different, I like it. With a pecking sound, a sweet, maddening feeling touches my lips. Plus, he looks so fucking hot. Like, what the balls? Jesus. I'm sorry. You're telling me someone that looks like that with the fucking fit and that outfit and the hat and all that and the craziness. I'm down. Call me Saint-Germain. I'm just saying. It was for a split second. But its softness, its tenderness, made me feel an eternal heat inside. And the culprit is presenting his best smile right in front of me. Why did you do that now? If we're going to promise, then we need to promise with a kiss. Now, Miss Spacey, what's your response to my kiss? Kiss him back, bitch. Oh, she looks so precious there. I will promise you that no matter what, I'll not let you be here alone. I will return. And this time, I gently bring my lips closer to him. Ah! His sweet kiss that almost feels unfair is something I'll never forget. And then I shall wait here, so you're able to come back at any time. Ah! It just keeps getting better. Like, look at him with his... However, if you make me wait too long, I might just be inclined to kidnap you as a certain someone has before. I would be happy about that. You kind of sort of kidnapped me once before. I'm just saying. Parting from a blissful Saint-Germain, the train begins to move as if it had paused to wait for us to finish. The engineer's like, wait, we got some people. They're good. Okay, it's time to go. We can't break this moment. No fair, Sainty G. If you can tell her stuff like that, then I'm of a mind to kidnap the princess myself. All right, that's it. I'm gonna kidnap her too. He'll all behold the power of a vampire. Deli, not until you grow up. Will I be assisting you in that as well? Naturally. He's like, great. Perhaps it would be interesting if all the crew just went to kidnap her. I suppose that's really like us. I just want to see like a cop walking by being like, the fuck? She's our friend, it's okay. Try! Come if you can! I'll set up traps! You'll run away crying! Really? Our crew is so lively until the very end. Watching it makes me feel both fun and happy. I feel fun. It's not really something you feel. I lean out the window and wave my hand as I smile. Everyone, Saint-Germain, I will come back! Yes, of course. I will be waiting for you. For only you, my dearest. Oh, more than anyone else in the world. Oh, under the blue skies that continue infinitely, I raise my voice to not be muffled by the train's whistle and vow, I'll come back, no matter what, to my wonderful friends, and to the important place where my dearest is always smiling. Is that like how it ends? That's kind of sad. Like, well, at least we have time to do the after. It really was. That's so sad, though. He really got nothing. Like, he got the shortest. Honestly, you know what I have to say? I have to give him credit. I think Van Helsing's was the longest. I'm pretty sure. I always forget that Watson is Saito. I always forget it. The little credits come up and then I'm like, yeah, it's funny. He is part of our 6 degrees of Code Realize, even though technically our 6 were Lupin, Saint-Germain, Van Helsing, Victory, and B, and Finis, because Finis is in fucking everything. Yukikachi's in fucking everything. Swear to God. Okay, not really. When he's not in something, I worry. I'm not even kidding. I'm like, is he okay? Was he okay? Was he sick then? Why was he not in this? Unless it's one of the anime idol shows, and it's like, because apparently he can't sing, is that what I'm guessing? That's my only guess. I don't know if he can or not. I'm just saying, because he's not in those, it must be because he can't sing. Impy's in all of those. Like, literally all of them. Everyone I've seen, he's in. So is Dice Game. Sebastian. I feel like he shouldn't know. But anyway. Yeah. Look at him! He's so freaking amazing! That outfit! I just want to cosplay fucking Saint-Germain, but I don't actually want to cosplay Saint-Germain. I just want that fucking coat. I just want to roll up into work. What are you doing? I'm gonna call it a cosplay, but it's really just because I want to wear this fucking coat. Because it's fabulous. I actually have one that's like cream colored. And it's got like the gold kind of brocade on it. It's way too big and I'm sad. I'm like, ugh. I got it when I was a lot heavier and I still have it and I'm like, can I like have this taken in or something? Because this coat's pretty fabulous, but I'm like, you put it on and you're like, eh. Just like square and boxy and it wouldn't look good. And I'm like, can I use it as like fabric? What the hell am I going to do with it? I don't want to get rid of it. It's too pretty. All right. Wait. Oh, that's true. We don't have after stories, do we? No, we get those. What the? All right. You know what sucks? I don't like doing this. I don't like doing the triangle date, but this part was only 15 minutes. So it's kind of like, okay, bye. I can't do that to you. I could do like between 20 and 30 and I can be like, okay, but I can't do a 15-minute freaking part. Like, so, no. There we go. All right, and because we'll be going into Lupin next, so, yeah. Right? Yeah, he's the last one we have to do. I mean, okay. Oh, okay. I was like, are we gonna go? Keep going. Okay. The perfect temperature of spring, along with a calm breeze, envelop a well-kept garden. My brain wanted to read envelope, but envelop. Envelop, not envelope. I mean, we can envelope a garden, but anyway. Wearing his standard I mean, don't get me wrong, his standard outfit's pretty fucking cool with, like, the half-cape vest thing. Don't know what's going on with that, but... There, at the center of the garden, stood the owner of its mansion, Saint-Germain. He watered the flower bed as he hummed, happy to be tending to the flowers and plants. It's already that time of year that the flowers are in full bloom. It was only a few months ago that they were shivering under a layer of frost. But now, these flowers in their bed displayed such gorgeous colors in the sunlight. They've blossomed beautifully this year. It's been quite a busy year, and seeing this was worth the effort I put in to maintain this. The reality is that it was more than simply busy. I found myself involved with an event that could have destroyed the world. What's even more bizarre is how that feels like it was so long ago by now. Wait, was I supposed to be reading this as Saint-Germain? Why was it saying Saint-Germain is busy and then I found myself... I'm confused. I don't know. I'm just going to read me. It's hard to believe that time feels like it passes by more quickly now that I'm a normal human being, as opposed to an immortal one. The weird thing about... Okay, so the weird thing about these triangle dates is like, obvious, which is fine. Like, I'm not bothered by that, but it's really weird because you're like, technically what timeline? Because only in his timeline was like did he become not immortal anymore, right? That didn't happen in anybody else's timeline in any other part of the game. So I mean, I can't imagine that this scenario would change if you chose Lupin and then Saint-Germain, like Lupin first, Saint-Germain second. It should be the exact same scenario, right? It's really weird. Anyway, semantics, like, it's not important, but it's still weird because it's like, okay, so it's like, we're jumping around in all sorts of timelines and it's confusing me a little. Anyway. What a very new sensation. Considering this moment, I believe it's been a very long time since I last found enjoyment in raising flowers. No, okay, so we're supposed to be reading this as Saint-Germain. But before we weren't. Was this border always here? I don't know, guys. This is confusing very now. See? For Saint-Germain, taking care of flowers is just a habitual exercise he's engaged in over the course of his very long life. But the prior thing was like him talking to himself. I'm not drunk, am I? Because I don't remember drinking, but I feel drunk right now. Like, it was after he'd grown most species out there that he thought he might not enjoy the craft anymore, but... And now I have someone who would find happiness in this. With every season, new flowers bloom. The person who would find joy in it. Spacey, I wonder what she's doing right now. See, but then that's him talking. You know what? This is a fucking train wreck. Just bear with me because I don't fucking know. It's Saint-Germain is now and then Saint-Germain is and then I don't know what the fuck is going on. This makes no sense. Did you let Tim write this, motherfucker? Did you let Tim write this? Because don't. Why? Haven't you learned? Tim is fucking terrible. God. He's great at the art background. I mean, he's really great at the swishies and the, the sword clangs for Hakawaki. I mean, we saw them. They're beautiful. They're great. Not good at typing or any kind of writing. Don't let him do it. Anyway. Even now, I can still recall the sparkle in her eyes when she first toured this garden. I'm reading it normal because I don't even give a shit anymore. You take care of all these, Saint-Germain? Yes, for the most part. Occasionally, I'll have gardeners take care of the most tedious work. Only if necessary, though. That's remarkable. Saint-Germain, you're amazing. To be able to nurture so many lives into bloom like this. Lives, you say? Saint-Germain, for the first time, has witnessed a person compare a life to a flower, a plant that would wither in just a few short months. These flowers must be very happy here. Happy to have met someone like you, who's able to tend to them and make certain they bloom so beautifully. Are you guilting me because my plants are dying? I'm trying, okay? That plant just does not want to take root in the soil that I put it in, and it's slowly withering away, and it makes me sad. Don't fucking judge me, bitch. Jesus. She's judging me, and I don't like it. For Saint-Germain at the time, Spacey was nothing more than a target. The cursed child created by Isaac. Someone he must kill himself one day. Isaac Bickford! A genius scientist who is also known as the modern Prometheus. He's the father of the heroine and Venice. However, it is no sin to have a tender heart. To let her die without clouding her heart is a fine parting gift before her death. And with that event, Saint-Germain poured his long-lost passion into taking care of his precious flowers. That one is very beautiful. What's that one called? Flowers wither as the seasons change. I knew how it worked, but it felt lonely to actually see it happen. What a process to see a new flower bloom, to see an old one wither away. I wonder when it was exactly that I began holding her life so dearly, even more so than the flowers, because anyway. My desire is to continue protecting your heart and smile, like I protect the flowers. I do not want her radiance to wither like that of a flower short-lived. I'll try. The moment Saint-Germain realized this, he began desperately resisting his fate. I would have never expected that I still held such passionate emotions. At last, the girl has become a person who can appreciate the flowers without any sadness. Caring for the flowers is more worthwhile now, and his enthusiasm grows as he thinks this. Perhaps I'll order some new flower seeds from France. If possible, I would prefer species she hasn't seen. Oh, and that reminds me. The flowers in her room will probably start wilting soon. I'm already at the garden. I should pick some new ones for her. Now, which flower would suit her? Just as Saint-Germain began to look around the garden. Oh, there he is. Hey, Saint-Germain. Is that Lupin? He's like, Lupin. He doesn't look very happy to see Lupin. If you open your eyes, you might actually see him. I'm just saying. Turning towards the direction of the voice. Oh, it's him. Okay, anyway. Turning towards the direction of the voice, I saw Lupin jogging towards me as he waved his hands. Is something the matter? Did you need something quickly? Oh no, not a big deal. You know that flower vase in Spacey's room? The flowers in it are starting to wilt, so I was thinking of finding some new ones for it. Oh my god, of course. Is it okay if I take some from here? She seems to like them quite a bit. He's like, no! You should go to the store and get some. Saint-Germain was at a loss for words. Considering the timing, Lupin, oblivious to Saint-Germain, began to look around. Wow, I haven't been here in quite a while. There's so many new flowers blooming. I wonder which is the best one. Any flower would look good on her, you know. It's so difficult to choose one. Let's see. How about the pitcher plant? That's a carnivorous plant. You don't really keep such a menacing flower in this lovely garden, do you? Oh, I actually do. You just can't see it from the front. Guiding Lupin's eyes, he points to the back of the garden. Are you serious? Upon seeing clusters of that exotic plant, Lupin's face twitched very obviously. Yes, it is perfect. I shall pick a few for you. Just a moment, Lupin. Hold it! I know it's rare, but I can't give her that. It wouldn't even fit in the vase. If you really want to help, you should recommend something more suiting for her. In that case, I believe the dendrobium I have here is remarkably beautiful. You're right. What a gorgeous contrast between the purple and white. Oh, contrast. I was like, what? Hey! Oh, wait. I've read somewhere that this flower signifies selfish beauty. Is that true? Wow, I'm surprised you... pardon me. Yes, that connotation would be quite unsuitable to give a female. As an apology, I shall offer you an extra... Rafflesia? I've been raising in my beloved greenhouse. Rafflesia. Rafflesia? Rafflesia? Like Frisia, but Rafflesia? Rafflesia, please! Like Bafflesia. Rafflesia, please. Let's make that a thing. No, I don't want it. Everything so far has been malicious. Surely you're mistaken. I'm genuinely recommending you flowers best suited as a gift from you, Lupin. Really? It saddens me that you do not trust me. I thought our bonds had grown stronger through our battle with Twilight. Twilight! After! A special intelligence agency of the United Kingdom. After the Code Realized plot was foiled, this secret organization was disbanded. So you think. Until Code Realized 2. The re-twilighting. Or Twilight begins. I don't know, I'm just making shit up. I'm just saying, we'd all be happy with that, right? I trust you. I'm only being cautious. I consider you to be a supremely formidable opponent when it comes to romance. It's only natural to be closely watching my rival, who's aiming for the girl I love. Saint-Germain's like, I'll cut you. And he will, I'm just saying. Saint-Germain was taken aback by hearing Lupin speak so openly about his feelings. It seems that he thinks the way I... It seems he thinks the same way I do, and probably will until the end. It's quite the honor for the world-famous gentleman thief to tell me so. Right. Although, only recently have I started thinking this way about you. What, like you're in love with Saint-Germain? I mean, I ship that. I'm okay with that. What do you mean? Your emotions are becoming easier to understand. Your previous self was almost doll-like. Kind of inhuman, right? It's been enough time so I can tell you this. But on more than one occasion, your smile would come across so... cold. He's like, I mean, I did try to stab Spacey. What do you expect? And that's understandable. I would have felt precisely the same if I were in your position. Ever since you met her, though, that seems to have changed. I see a real smile now. It comes out briefly in the moments that you're with her. It's made me realize that you really do have a heart. Like he's the Tin Man? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I love the Wizard of Oz thing. Okay. I think if that's who you really are, it wouldn't be strange at all if she fell for you. But despite that, I don't plan on letting you win this one. As Lupin smiled through this, I sensed a camaraderie more than a challenge. However, I can't fully understand his intentions here. I tilted my head in confusion. Have I truly changed this much since her and I met? Don't you think your emotions have answered this question already? Yes, and this is true. And the reason I find great happiness in every moment I spend with her. And the reason I get mischievous as I experience this burning rivalry with you. And this might all be proof that I have taken off the mask I have worn for so long, and have begun my life as a normal person. He's like, open my eyes, motherfucker. I know, right? Yeah. Lupin was staring at Saint-Germain's gentle smile as if it were a shooting star. You really are a wonderful person. I can see it in there. And that's real. Wait. So your flower suggestions earlier. You were plotting. That's not very gentlemanlike, Saint-Germain. Lupin, you often get a head start with her and spend more time with her than any of us. Consider it even. Well, I only believe that I could better choose a flower more suitable for the fair lady. What? The flowers I choose would certainly suit the lady just fine. Behold, I, the great Lupin, will choose the best flower without the help of your knowledge. Oh my, are you forgetting, Lupin, that this garden belongs to me? That being said, I've decided that the only flowers you may choose are the ones in my beloved greenhouse. As Saint-Germain said this, he sauntered towards the colorful flower bed to select a few flowers. You scoundrel! You dare abuse your authority like this? And do you mean where you keep the rafflesia? How on earth will I find a nice flower at... Hey! Saint-Germain! Now hold on! I never would have imagined I would find someone to compete against at this age. Yes, this is the sort of relationship people must refer to as friendship. Yes, this is not bad at all. If we don't get a CG for the two of them, I'm gonna be a little fucking pissed. And I was like, Spacey's not even in this, and I'm like, whatevs. Look, we don't care. Let's face it. We like the boys together. And if that was all just them and there was a cute little CG and you're like, are they romancing each other? Is that what this triangle... Like, I'm just here watching? Girl, we fine with that shit. So... people who created this game. So developers, writers, everybody. I'm just saying, on the triangle dates, if we could just be watching while you're like, that's a cute CG of the two of them. Are we even supposed to be here? I feel like this is a gay date here, and I'm cool with that. I ship it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I want them to make out, but I'm just saying, you know, if you're like, it's a little gay and I like it. I'm turning this game into something it shouldn't be. Oh, dear God. Anyway. It's a calm afternoon. With a steady rhythm, I brush Cece, who's resting down on the floor. Done. Your fur is fluffier now, Cece. Perhaps because he's happy and wants to thank me, Cece nuzzles into my lap, fawning over me. But he'd been laying down so long that he became drowsy, and he fell asleep immediately. To be able to fall asleep so quickly, that's a worthy talent, isn't it? The cute sounds he makes in his sleep are so interesting to listen to. Well, Cece is asleep now. What should I do? You can't do anything! The dog is sleeping in your lap! You cannot get up, it's a law. It might be nice to nap with Cece, but I also want to read the book I borrowed. I wonder who that is. What a strange timing to hear a knock at the door. I stood up slowly, trying not to wake Cece from his slumber. Yes? Come in. Hardly a second after my response, the door opened quickly, revealing... Oh, God. Ah! My eyes marveled at a vivid red and white. I'm not gonna lie, Saint-Germain brought us white roses, and I dig that, because I'm not a red roses person, I'm a white roses person, but by the time I realized they were bouquets, the people stretching them towards me were... Oh, are you surprised, Spacey? Oh, I love this so much. I love this. The distance between us was closing. Lupin had red roses in his hand, while Saint-Germain white ones. They both smile at me. I was quite surprised. What's going on? This is sudden. When Lupin and I were discussing which flowers would best decorate your room, our opinions were quite different. We thought we'd have you choose on your own, and that's why we've brought these here. I see. Thank you. They're both very beautiful. You could mix them together and get pink, and that would be great. I know that many varieties of roses exist out there in the world. I think seeing these next to each other made them that much more vibrant. Red roses of passion, white roses of grace. These both seem to align with the way I pictured both Lupin and Saint-Germain. So, which bouquet do you prefer? Huh? Did you forget already? We brought these here for you to choose. Oh, right. If I have to choose... They're both so beautiful. This is difficult. As I remain silent in thought. In this situation we're in, it appears that we are both proposing to Miss Spacey, does it not? It really does, now that you mention it. What? The two of them said something so absurd. Can I just say yes to both of them? I mean, I'm saying, proposing? You mean... It's true, this current situation does seem quite similar to a classic confession of love. Confession of love I've seen in novels and picture books. As I become conscious of this, I felt my cheeks begin to burn up. And the two of them begin to smile at me when they realize I begin to look a bit unsettled. Choose me, Spacey. If you choose me, I'll have every inch of your body and soul for the rest of my days. Wow. Jesus. Wow. What? No. You will choose me, yes, Miss Spacey? I need you to take responsibility for giving me these feelings I have for you. What? I love how some of them, it's just like they're taking her and they don't confess their love, and this one is blatantly like, marry me, and you're like, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Because some of them I feel like, okay, it's not really, there's not really confessions of love, and it's like a cute little date. And then this is like downright shit. Their passionately desperate words were causing my entire face to become warm. Well? Here, you'll take my flowers, won't you? Pay no mind to Lupin. You can just choose me, yes? Their faces and bouquets inch closer to me. My heart that once had poison in it, it was beating at an unbelievable pace. You two, stop teasing me! I just couldn't help but yell at them. They needed to know I had enough, and I needed to evade the situation. At a later date, the flower message of red roses from Lupin says, I love you. The flower message of white roses from Saint-Germain says, I'm meant for you. I found out these two things, which would cause me to be troubled with my relationship with these two for some time. So, like, I realized after we did that, like, it kind of sucks because we didn't get the, we're gonna have to spend a little bit longer on the Saint-Germain, like, CGs because we didn't, that's the only problem. She disappeared fast. Oh. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't stop on a CG and end, so Saint-Germain only gets one, and I feel really bad about that, but, I mean, what are you gonna do? It was either gonna be, like, a 15-minute fucking part, or, like, and then this would have been another 15 minutes, because it's only 30 minutes together, so Saint-Germain he kind of got the shaft. We didn't get the Van Helsing kiss, but his part was a lot longer, and, like, poor Saint-Germain gets, like, 2 parts. 2.5 with his other ending. Normally, like, you get 2.5 and then you get this half-hour thing, but no. He got, like, 2 fucking parts. Oh, I love this one. He's so precious. Oh. Let's just stare at that one a little bit longer. Oh. Oh, we can do that. Okay. We can do that. I just wish it would, like, if you hit the X, it would just cycle through the 2 so that you knew and then you go to the next one. But, we'll spend a little bit longer on the CGs in this because, you know, that's all we have. We don't, I mean, we get to go to Lupin next. I just love that. It's so precious. He's just like, I love that. Look at his face. He's so fucking pretty. Like, jeez. But I love, yeah, I like this one better, though, because I just like how cute. Look, her face. Oh, she's precious. I got nothing to say. We're just looking at the CGs. And then, like, that. God, he's so fucking pretty. He's a crazy fucking bastard, but he's fucking pretty. Not gonna lie. I think in this game, I really do... I mean, I feel bad for Impy. He's a great character, and his path was always great, but he's not, like, my favorite. Like, but all the rest of them, like, I don't know, I love them all, like... Oh, there's that one. I was like, where's the other one? Like... Well, you know what's weird? Okay, hold on a second. You got that, and you got this one. I like this one better, because I love how precious they both look. So this is unfortunately where we're going to end it, but at least Saint-Germain's there, and Lupin's also there. But I didn't think of that until I was like, we were at this point, reading this in the thing, and I was like, oh, wait, that's the only problem with doing this is we don't get to end on the CG. Because I like doing that. I like ending on the CG, and you get to look at it, and we have a few seconds before the outro cuts out, and we didn't get to do that in Saint-Germain's route. So, I mean, sorry, I don't know what to do. So, it is what it is. It's hard enough for me to be like, it's only going to be like a half-hour part, guys. Because I'm used to giving you an hour part. But I feel like you can handle a half-hour part. Okay, you can handle it. You're all adults. Maybe not all adults, but you're grown up enough. You're grown up enough to handle the disappointments of life when it's a half-hour part. But like a 15-minute part, like, oh, I can't do that to you. Like, hey, so normal parts are an hour, and now you got 10 minutes. What ups? Like, I don't know. I would be depressed if I were you and I popped on a party and you're like, yeah, 10 minutes, really? Wow, sad. But anyway, it is what it is, so. Not tomorrow, but the day after, we will be back with Lupin. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.